Okay, let's move away from, we talked about the wedding and the planning. Let's talk about what kind of things do we need to do to prepare ourselves for summer events. Maybe on the mental side now, just you as an entertainer, as getting the mental side ready and the maybe the physical side ready. Is there something that you do to get yourself ready for summer that way?
I hydrate. I'm horrible when it comes to drinking like water and stuff throughout the year. I drink probably a little bit more during the school day, but weekends I'm horrible. Summer I'm pounding Gatorades on the weekend and stuff like that because I almost have an effect of a hangover the day after, and I'm not drinking, and I get this really bad headache. So I've learned that I need to make sure that I'm hydrating more, and physically that just helps me, especially recover a lot better.
Interesting.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool. The LD Systems Curve 500 is the world's first truly portable array system. With 2,400 watts of peak power and a 120-degree array, the Curve 500 is the ideal solution for DJs who care about their sound and presentation. Quality Kids Entertainment is sought after by parents and daycare centers everywhere. Bubble parties can easily be added to your existing services as a wonderful and unique event. Mention you saw this ad and get 10% off our special offer if you sign up before April 30th. So contact Bubble Parties today before this offer gets away. The PV Dark Manor Series power enclosures deliver best-in-class performance with custom settings for specific environments. The Dark Matter enclosures produce crystal clear, professional audio. PV Electronics, perfection in music and audio. Learn how to make money while you sleep with automated email marketing for your event or business. Get access to the training for free by going to profit911.biz/DJN. Profit 911. More customers, more cash, less stress.
For me, it's mental. It's taking time off even before I start the season. For example, literally next Monday, I will be on vacation with my wife. In Anguilla for a week. Mm-hmm. So I'm taking that break now. Allison's running the office for us for a week, and I'm able to get that break in before we really hit that season full bore, I try to schedule myself and my staff for at least one Saturday off per month. You can't always do that, mind you, but you may have a 6 to 8 week run where you're going to be straight ahead, but give them a Saturday off, if you can, every 6 to 8 weeks at minimum. Give somebody, rotate it, right? So that they can have that mental break and not feel like, oh my gosh, I've done 18 weeks in a row, Mm-hmm. And this is different dealing with millennials versus, I don't want to say back in my day, but that's the truth. I mean, I used to do 50 to 60 weddings, in Metro Detroit. It was nothing, and I was 22, 24, 25, whatever. Now I need that mental break, and I find that our millennial staff does too. So I think mentally taking breaks and giving them time to, acclimate and get that time off they want. And then also the day of. My staff knows, and it's in our handbook as well, when you come into the office, your entire focus is on that client. Leave everything else at the door. And it gives, if you have stuff going on in your personal life, then that also gives you a mental break from that personal stuff going on. Yeah. If you're devoting all your attention to that client, it gives them that mental break of, fighting with the boyfriend or the girlfriend or, dealing with parents or whatever the case may be. So try to make sure they're mentally focused on, it's that bride and groom's one of the most important days of their life. What's one day out of yours to give up for them? Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of mentally how we prepare on both sides of the fence there a little bit.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help support some of the programming on DJN TV and some of the different shows we put on a weekly basis, I'd ask you to go to djntv.com/insider and check out some opportunities for you to become a partner with us to help us educate the DJ community with the shows and programs on DJN TV. Let's look at gear, equipment. What type of thing is there anything you guys do to get your gear ready for the upcoming season? And MJ, this might even be something because if you're doing some mobile shows in the summertime, is there something you guys do? I mean, to get ready for summer with your gear?
Mine is usually after outdoor events. I literally take the shop back and put it over top of each fader and vacuum if there's dust, because it picks up, especially guys who use vinyl for, like, you know, for their DVS systems, their Serato. A lot of them don't even like using the vinyl outdoors because it gets dirty. So a lot of little changes like that. But mainly for me, it's keeping stuff cool, keeping an awning over top of the computer so it doesn't overheat. I've had so many friends that have lost computers and hard drives just because they didn't take a few minutes to put up make sure where they were at was in the shade. It'll be fine. Yeah, there's another 2,000 out there. So
Ouch.
little things like that. Sunscreen, I posted that on the chat. Definitely, if you're a light-skinned person like myself that burns easily, I do.
Everybody's free to wear sunscreen.
I actually just posted that song the other day because I found a really cool island remix of it. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I posted on my page. Anyway, sorry.
Nice.
Mitch, Dan, getting your gear ready for summer.
What I do is, I mean, before the season, a couple weeks before the season ever really kicks off, I go through a period of a couple months where I'm just not having any events. So I'll make sure that I pull everything into my house a good month in advance, and I just run it through a test in my house and make sure it's a time when my family's gone, and just crank it and let it pound and see what happens. Do the same with the lights, make sure everything's ready to go with them, and run with it. And then once, give it a good cleaning. I mean, some of the stuff that unfortunately I should have been doing in the off season, but it wasn't till it was going right into it did I go, should have done that one. And because we wanted to make it look good and we want to make it sound good. And so those are the ways that at least I go through it. During the summer months, it's also cleaning out those fans. It's making sure that when it, especially if you're using powered speakers, that when it's pulling in the air, it can pull in the air. There was one time I realized I didn't check my stuff, and I looked in there and I was like, oh my gosh, like I've been playing in clean events. I've been inside. Why on earth do I have like this suction of dust? And it's the things we don't think about that can really kill you in the end out of an event.
Mitch.
For me, it's, constant maintenance or knowing what's going on, because we have, multi-talent with our staff. They have to fill out a report at the end of each event that we do in regards to, is there something wrong, broken, missing? Do we need something fixed? Yep. How did the event go? I mean, those kind of things. So for me, it's typically a constant thing to see where we're at. We do absolutely have what we call gear blowouts, where typically around March, April-ish, like we just had it 3 weeks ago now, we had gear blowout for our staff. So everyone comes in, they set up their rig, go through cables, go through, make sure everything works, make sure everything's plugged in, make sure you have everything you need. Is it in your case? Is there anything else you guys need? And then we go through that as well. We typically have a end of year as well. We talk about how the year went, anything you guys want. What are you looking to focus on in 2016, from themselves in regards to talent development. So, but for equipment, for us, it's gear blowouts and then constant, throughout the year, finding out what needs to be fixed or taken care of.
The two things that I do that I'm going to add that you guys kind of talked about, but not so much. Mitch, you mentioned cables, to test cables. If you guys haven't gotten, there's a really cool cable tester. I don't have it with me because we actually used it last week in church, but it's a little bit bigger than probably about the size of this.
Here, I'll go grab it. I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, Ben from NLFX. That's where I bought mine, and you can buy them. Amazon everywhere has them, but we love Ben because Ben supports the DJ industry. There you go. There's a plug for Ben. What this does though is allow you to plug a wire into each side. You can plug in the XLR to left and right, and then you can test the wire. Wiggle the wire. Testing all of my wires in my kit is something that I like to do. Unfortunately, I do it twice a year. I just did it a couple of weeks ago here, the ones that were in my show, because I had to pull them out and wipe them all down. test them, and then there it is right there. You can plug things in on the left side, and then on the right side, and then there's a little corresponding lights that'll tell you if pin, on an XLR, is pin 1 connected, and if so, is it connected to the right spot, pin 2, pin 3, pin 4, or the shield. Great tool, $40, $50. I'd highly recommend that. Test your wires, because there's nothing worse than getting an XLR that works when it's laying this way, but if it gets kicked and it doesn't work anymore. Second one is I go through and I tighten screws on as many fixtures as I can. Speakers, just taking a Phillips screwdriver, just making sure that everything's set. I have lost feed off speakers, subwoofers especially. All of a sudden it's like, why is that subwoofer thing sitting right there? Yeah, it's because the screw fell out and then the little piece popped off up inside during the gig. So now I have to go and take the cone out, push the little back thing, and then tighten it back. So spend a little time, do that. You guys have probably seen my Dots T-Par. That's what I use for my shows. Little knobs, they come loose after about 4 or 5 gigs. That's constant stuff. But the screws on the speakers, at least once a year, I would highly recommend you guys tighten those.
The PV Dark Matter Series power enclosures deliver best-in-class performance with custom settings for specific environments. The Dark Matter enclosures produce crystal clear, professional audio. PV Electronics, perfection in music and audio. Quality Kids Entertainment is sought after by parents and daycare centers everywhere. Bubble parties can easily be added to your existing services as a wonderful and unique event. Mention you saw this ad and get 10% off our special offer if you sign up before April 30th. So contact Bubble Parties today before this offer gets away. DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool. The LD Systems Curve 500 is the world's first truly portable array system. With 2,400 watts of peak power and a 120-degree array, the Curve 500 is the ideal solution for DJs who care about their sound and presentation. Learn how to make money while you sleep with automated email marketing for your event or business. Get access to the training for free by going to profit911.biz/DJN. Profit 911. More customers, more cash, less stress.